Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue making more projects in the 2018 Paper Pack Challenge, and today we're going to be making these long skinny boxes. They have a pop open lid. I've packed these two that I've already made full of goodies, and I'll show you what those are when I'm finished making the third one. I'm making three together. I'm going to package them like that, three little boxes together. We start out with a piece of paper that is 3 1/4 by 12. And I did this measurement, you might say, well, why didn't you use 4 or something? Well, what I had done was, I had one of those sheets that had a big greeting in the center of the paper pack on one of the sheets, and then it had some, decoration on the outside. So I cut off pretty much all 4 sides, and that's how I got that size. It's just what I ended up with when I deconstructed that page. So 3/4 by 12. What we're going to do is on the 3/4 of an inch side, we're going to score at 7/8, 1 3/4, 2 5/8, and 3 1/2. You'll notice I'm using my new scoreboard I have now, and if you would like to purchase one of these, they're available in my store. We're going to the 12-inch side. We're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 3/8, and at 11 1/8. Okay, that's the scoring we need to do. We're just going to cut in on all of these small score lines. This one here on the end, we're going to cut it off because we do not need it. This small skinny piece is going to be our flap that brings everything together. So the skinny part on the top, we're going to take it out. Do the same thing up here, cut in on all these lines. Alright, now let's give it a little bit of a burnish. Okay, I'm going to grab my adhesive. I also am selling this now. This is score tape. It is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm going to stick the tape on the outside of that smaller end that we scored. This comes in several different sizes, but right now I'm using the 1/4 inch size. I love this because the backing is so easy to get off because it's so sticky. So whatever you stick it to, it will stick. And then you just take and peel off the backing. Super easy, which I love. So we're going to just fold this flap over and hopefully catch our ends there, meet everything up. Okay. So now this is the back, this is our front. So what I do is, once I get everything assembled is when I kind of decide how, I start cutting the flaps off. So since this is the front, we don't need this one. We're going to cut this off. Okay, these here, you can see, our side flaps, we're just going to cut 1/2 of those off. And then this is the part that's going to fold over. And I have a small corner rounder. I have 2 corner rounders that I use most of the time. And this says S for small and L for large. It's just the, I guess the radius of the corner. I don't know what the proper terminology is, but this one makes sharper corners. So if you have smaller pieces of paper like this, it's great for that. The other one makes wider corners. So that's the difference there. So we're going to fold our flaps in, and I have a little bit of extra on the front here, so let me just try to get it off. Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright, so the top will fold in. Take our little flap, fold it in. Now let's do the bottom. Alright, so this is the back here. We're going to fold the back in. We'll fold our sides in. And then we'll put a small strip of adhesive. And this is the tear kind of tape. So it's very easy to tear. You can cut it if for some reason you have issues with, you know, if you can't tear it. I mean, it is easy to tear, but there's always the option of cutting it. Peel the backing off and then stick it down. This tape is wonderful for especially 3D projects and things like that. It is very sticky. Okay, so we have our 3 boxes together like this. I'll put this one in the center. Then what I'm going to do is we're going to make like a belly band to join everything together. So I'm just going to center it up. I'm not going to score this piece. I'm just going to center it up, squeeze everything together, and make a little crease. So there's that one. I'll flip it over. We'll squeeze everything together, make a crease so that everything comes together just like that. All right. And then what I'll do is I will take adhesive and we'll put adhesive on the back of this right here. Put a couple strips. And that'll join that together. Now, like I did here, you have a little bit of extra adhesive. Just take it with your finger and fold it over. There, perfect. Before I put these together, let me show you what I fit in these little boxes. They end up being, let's see here, like 7/8 wide, I guess. About 9 3/4 long. Okay, so it's a square box like this. It's a rectangular box, but it's 7/8 by 9 3/4. This in here, this one has 16 Hershey's Kisses. 16. I'm not gonna get them all. Well, maybe I will. See, Hershey's Kisses, 16 of them. Okay. And the other one, I was kind of thinking of the kids when I was packaging this, because I think this would be cute. You could even put a gift card on the front of it if you wanted to. This one here, I fit 6 of these mechanical pencils. Okay, we have kids in school still and they go through these things like crazy. So there's mechanical pencils, and then you could choose to put whatever you wanted in the third one. You could put money, do whatever. Okay, so here's our 3 boxes. And here is our band. Put everything together. And you want to make it tight so that they don't slide out, but it is loose enough to where when someone gets it, they can slide it off. All right, so there's that. And then what we're going to do is have this little sentiment just says Merry Christmas. We're going to pop it up with some foam. Move some stuff out of the way here. Pop it up with some foam dots. So we'll just put a few of these on here. And there you go. That's what we made for today. Hope you guys like it. And we'll move on to the next project.